I was on mute that whole time. Whoops.
I was on mute the whole time.
Oh dear.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. PRL F1 Season 1, final race of the season, Abu Dhabi. I'm with my commentator partner here, Atlas Gaming. Welcome to the stream, Atlas, mate.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, right, okay, you can name me, son.
Yeah. I forgot it would do that in the settings. I thought I changed it, my bad.
Yeah, son. "13 drivers today, 2 of which from F2.
Yep. Our very, very good friends.
Very, 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 very.
Arrived
Alright,
in
K just spitting pure facts in the chat, by the way.
I agree, yeah. I'm guessing I'm title, right? Yeah. Yo, welcome to the stream. And, good luck for the race. I don't know if I'm ready or not. Should hopefully be soon.
We don't really get told.
I know. Say for vibes.
Yeah, no.
Read what? Read it. Yes.
Alpine scrapping for P5 in the constructors, it seems. Let us check the points right now. I'll check the points right now. Yoo-hoo. Alpine needing 22 points and has to score none to get through. Red Bull scrapping with Williams for P2 in the constructor. There's not a Williams driver in today, so as long as Alfred finishes in the top 8, Red Bull gets second in the constructors.
I agree, Lewis Rob. I definitely agree. As we're readying up, I think. We're just waiting for the final people to ready up.
What did Lewis Rob say? I can't see it.
Frost in the chat just saying Lewis Rob.
Oh. Great is mental, by the way.
Don't check the chat.
Thanks, Frosty, you little sausage. Well then, qualifying gets underway. Who will be the first car out on track today?
Let's do that and then do that. I think I've done it alright. Yeah. Who's going to be the first out on track?
It's a race to the end of the pit lane. I see a McLaren moving. Looks like it's going to be Pav first out. It is. Pav first out on track.
Yep. That's weird. Hamza's not racing. Right, here we go. Oh, Callum.
Frosty Clipsy's not racing.
There's Rob. Car behind. The car.
Jerox also out on track. Everyone coming out quite early here.
Yeah.
Just trying to get an original lap in. Test the pace of the car. I'm most excited to see how the two F2 drivers do today, taking the step up to Formula 1. Arise 1K not for the first time. Brookglass for the first time in a Formula 1 car in PRL. Driving the Haas today, the team that won the championship in F2 not too long ago.
Yep. There's half. Coming round in the last sector. So he start his first lap and start the first lap for everyone really. Or out of everyone.
Yeah, set the pace. And it's not a slow driver to set the pace as
Don't
well.
have him added, I don't think. You have to get him to add me. I don't know. I can't say anything in the mum either. Someone's going slow in set 2. No, set 3.
I don't have him added either.
Yeah. 17.4 sector 1. We'll see what.
Alfred West.
Oh, bad. Sorry about that.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's an outlaw. I thought Alfred West had invalidated, but it was just his outlaw.
Going on from Lewis Rob and Brookglass.
Yeah, brilliant teamwork
That was
working
beautiful, that was.
for the rookie today.
I've navigated through the last sector then.
Let's see the benchmark. What is the benchmark going to be?
2 rounds the final corner.
Time everyone is going to be attempting to beat
23.0.
a 1:23.0.
Jerox.
Jerox across the line,
Second
a
behind.
second slower.
Who's next? A bit.
Arise 1K.
Arise then.
Arise 1K crosses the line.
Not far.
Ooh, very tight between
oh,
Arise 1K and Parv there.
Rob P3.
Lewis Rob brings it into the pits.
We're direct P3 now. And, oh gosh, this is.
Dhabi goes P3. Everyone's just moving straight up into P3.
Twerzo's next.
Yep, Frosty,
Oh, he's
I'm very
invalidated last corner.
excited.
23.0, that would have been
Ooh,
not far off Pong. It's
12 milliseconds off pole Twerzo would have been. Jeppy next up as there's a Mercedes in his way. Could that prevent him from getting a decent lap in?
P5.
P5 for Jeppy.
Alfred invalidated, I'm assuming.
No, Alfred.
Oh.
Alfred invalidated, I think. He's going back again.
Twerzo's also invalidated. I'm just looking at this next lap. Anyone else on another lap?
I think everyone else is just bringing up out of the pits now.
Directs, yeah.
Scarenzi going to be the next driver to set a lap time, I presume. Although Parv stays out. And he's going for another lap.
Scarenzi, so that start is lap. And Purple's for sector 1. He's a 10th down.
A 10th down on his
10.5.
previous time.
See what Scarenzi does. He's about a 10th down on par for sector 1, I believe.
Which is what Parv's time was looking like on his current lap as well. Lewis Rob on an out lap now as well.
There's Alfred. So got Paul
Callum
third.
Hannon's out again, by the way.
Yeah, I'd down. Two.
Yeah, neither do I.
10th down. Paul.
Scarenzi purple sector 2.
Might be a little bug though. You know this game is quite buggy.
Based on the time I saw in the top right as he crossed the line, I believe it not to be a bug.
Interesting. We'll see where he puts his car on.
Did you forget the name? Did you forget the name of what the car was?
Yeah. Oops.
We'll see where this V-carb goes in the lineup. Then Scarenzi crossing the line, up on the pole position by 0.2 of a second. Quite a large pole margin.
That was a great time there. It's Jackie, I think, on a lap, yeah. Is Derek on a lap too? I think it's most of them.
Yeah, Derek pulls in the pits.
Alf, who was I watching? Jackie. Oh, thank God he was Ghost, that probably put him off a little bit there. On the Red Bulls.
Alfred's lap invalidated again. Brings it into the pits.
Yep. 3/10 improvement, but still in the P6. There's Rob. Oh, there's Robbo. Getting a lovely slipstream.
From his teammate. Very good teamwork from the Haas pair today.
Unreal.
In both F2 and F1. Round in the final few corners. Where is Lewis Robb's Haas? Going to line up.
As he runs final corner. Sits at P9.
P9 for Lewis Robb. Slowest out of everyone so far who's done a lap.
In the rise. Just starting his lap. He's a 10th up. Who else is on?
A Rise 1K, the man from Formula 2, the Formula 2 Drivers' Champion, could be looking at provisional pole position on this lap.
We'll see what he does through final straight of sector 2.
Burning the battery down to 10% when entering.
2 toes up. He could be on for a provisional pole, possibly. He gains a little bit of time through sector 3.
Seeming to be a very strong lap here from Arise 1K in the kick Sauber. Down at 4th gear.
Oh,
P2 by 1/10 of a second for Arise 1K.
It's Carl West, I think, next to cross the line. He's backed off.
Yeah,
Where's next then?
where's Jerox? Jerox is in the middle of sector 2 right now.
Where's run out of the deployment.
Twerzo needing to get a lap in though, just to
P1, Jesus.
show its pole position. Well, provisional pole position with 8 minutes to go for Twerzo as Scarenzi comes out the pits onto another outlap, trying to prove his worth. Oh yeah, toxic Dowie coming across the line.
P2 though.
P2 for Dowie.
And Gerard next.
Very strong sector 3.
Crosses the line, jumps up past into P8. And a couple of people on outlaps.
I think Carl West might be doing a lap right now. Purple sector 2 for Mr. Carl West, yes.
4 seconds up.
Yeah, I mean, he was a 31.9 before,
Yeah,
because he backed off around the final corners. Trying to get the least amount of fuel possible in his car before his lap. Cal West rounding the final corner, down to third. We saw a rise 1K into fourth there, but down to third for Cal West, and it is provisional pole position.
There's Parv's on the mediums.
Once more, Parv. Is he?
Is the next one on that? Oh, sorry, Jerox. I think in the next one. I don't think Gary's on the lap. No, I don't think he is.
I don't think Jerox is on a lap. He's 2.5 now.
What class then is the next one? Alfred's retired. Does he have a quali man or something? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Alfred West retired.
Always someone's losing it now. Ran the final couple of corners in the Haas. Oh, look at that. Got like a slide, but I might just do a little slide. Another of a scrappy sector 3, but not just for me who thought it was a slide.
Just keeping it clean.
Yeah.
It is an improvement, but
900.
not a position improvement.
But for someone who's been in F2 all season, it's not bad.
It's quite strong, to be honest with you. Out qualifying anyone in F1 as an F2 driver. It's very strong. Scarenzi back P1
almost 2
at 22.6. The time to beat now for everyone else. Parv will be sure to try and hurt it, but he is on the medium, so it could be quite tough. Jerox's lap has been invalidated, so we won't be seeing an improvement yet. Jeppy, the next car to cross the line.
Alfred left the session. I don't think he's quite mad at either.
I haven't got Alfred.
Oh, he's invalidated.
Ooh, Jeppy invalidates.
Oh, I think not all that. No.
Parv then.
Just Parv on the mediums.
Parv on the mediums, I doubt it's going to be an improvement. Quite a quick lap we saw from Parv.
I think he's just having a bit of fun, to be honest.
Yeah.
Who can blame him?
Testing out the race tyre.
Derek, I think, the next one is Callum Hammond's back in. Yeah, Parv pits. Probably going to go for one last push lap on the softs. Squenzy in. Yeah, everyone's in the pits other than Twerzo and Derek. They're both on outlaps.
Twerzo, I believe, then going to be the next car to set a lap time. Only 2 cars out on track right now. Twerzo looking for a 0.15 improvement to jump Cal West and Scarenzi to pole position.
There's a yellow flag to Derek. I think he's just warming the tyres, I believe.
Jeppy seems to be a bit upset about his setup.
Yeah.
Or her setup.
Is almost a 10th up. Just under a 10th.
Twerzo then purple sector 1. Looking quite a quick lap here. Could we see yet another change in this qualifying session?
Oh, we took a little bit too much curb there, I reckon.
I think everyone in the top 6 right now, apart from maybe Rise 1K and Dhabi, have been P1 at some point.
It's 600s up. He needs just a little bit more improvement. Just over a 10th. But he might not do it, he might, but we shall see.
Either way, this lap certainly looks good enough for at minimum P2.
However,
I believe Alfred will be starting last no matter what.
Yeah, Yeah,
as he has retired from the session. Twerzel goes to provisional pole position by 1 millisecond. A lot of the cars now on outlaps.
Darek is on.
However, Darek,
Well,
the man going to be next across the line, he is slower than his previous lap by 72 milliseconds.
He's having else on outlaps except Scarenzi at the moment. Well, and Jerox has just started a lap.
Every car out on track now. Callum Hannon, sorry, the main one that I'm interested by. Callum Hannon being quite a quick name in PRL Formula 1 this season, and yet to set a lap time. Who's invalidated?
Darek.
Oh, that'll be heartbreaking for him. 2/10 up before sector 3. A 22.836 would have had him P5. Would have jumped Parv and Arise.
10th up through sector 1. I think Jerox will be the next one. Might be wrong.
I think
it'll be
is it Twerzel?
No, it's
Oh
not.
no, Twerzel's brought it in the pits.
He's almost 3/10 up though, Jerox. He'll plant himself around P7, P8. Keeps it clean or gains even more time, possibly even higher.
Makes his way around his teammate.
And we're on the final corner now. What can he do with his final lap of qualifying? P7.
Callum Hannon as well.
4,
Coming across the line now. Callum Hannon into
P10.
P10. Quicker than both Haas cars. Parv going to be
literally 1 millisecond under 2/10 up. The Parv.
It's been a very close qualifying today, ladies and gentlemen.
And Parv now just navigating through the last couple of corners. Twerzo's currently on provisional pole by 1 millisecond, but he's in the pits, so he won't be able to improve on that time.
Scarenzi also out on track on a lap. Parv invalidating, it will not be pole position
Darek
for Parv today. Darek going very slow as well, won't be another lap. Jeppy is going to be the next car to cross the line. Into P5, knocks Arise 1k off his high horse, but Arise backs off just before the line.
Car West across the line.
I think we've ignored Lewis Rob up into P9, I believe. Dhabi invalidates his lap. Scarenzi.
Not by much.
Pole position for Scarenzi then here.
Yeah, he's done it.
Yeah, there's no other driver out on a lap right now. Scarenzi starts on pole for the last race of the F1 season, with Twerzel alongside.
Wow. Interesting qualifier session there.
Jeppy Seaman very unhappy about setups at the minute.
We just wait for Dhabi to finally be pulled back into his box. As I'll run you through the grid for the race centres, it's going to be Scarenzi on pole, Twerzo P2, Car West P3, Toxic Dhabi P4, Jeppy P5, Arise 1K P6, Parv P7, Jerox P8, Lewis Rob P9, Derek P10, Callum Hannon P11, Brooklas P12, and Alfred Vesta 13th without a time.
1 millisecond between every car on track. 9 milliseconds was what it was for Scarenzi to nick pole position.
Yeah.
But will Twerzo have something to say about that? Straight down into turn 1.
It's going to be very interesting.
For a race that doesn't mean an awful lot, it's heating up quite a bit.
It's really just to wait, everyone to load into the session and pick the strategies and everything. Of course you would, Froster.
Frosty for F1 on F125, by the way.
Just waiting then.
Fans are seeming excited.
It's...
Oh, as here we go, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are underway here in Abu Dhabi for the final race of the F1 season. Scarenzi gets away well. Twerzo, however, down the inside and takes first position.
There's Jeffy up into P4 too. And Arise dropped down to P10, unfortunately. There's Carl West. Drop back. A couple of places. Oh, was this a spin? Oh, Toxic Dhabi. And
Dhabi drops to the back of the pack.
Lewis Rob up into P5.
Lewis Rob. Lewis Rob. Brilliant starting this race.
Parv has dropped to P4. Master's got past the rise. There's a little bit of carnage in the chicane. Always Brooks been spawned. No. It's unfortunate.
Alfred dropping 5 seconds back from the rest of the pack. I didn't quite catch what happened there.
P3 as Jeffy gets through. What a start from Jeffy so far. But Scarenzi's still in there. No, he's not. And Twerzo just looking to pull away at the moment. As the ball has been taken out here by Scarenzi, as it's fastest back for Twerzo, 28.5. I'll just... it was a tenth behind now, dropping back a little bit.
Direct seeming to be gaining on Carl West, heading down in the hairpin.
Up there from Scarenzi, I believe. I'm not sure who. The DRS is obviously enabled now. So I should get some overtakes somewhere. Carl West, is he gonna make a move down the inside? It's late. Oh, it's a little bit of wheel banging.
Jerox managing to hold position.
Dhabi keeps it behind Douglas. Carl Weston, oh, they're practically 3 wide. Oh wow. Oh wow, always carnage.
Very strong battle for P6 here between the 4 drivers.
Gets back through. Gets through on Scarenzi. Up into P3 is this midfield battle at the moment is quite nice.
The top 5 seemingly running away with it here. With all of them in the battle. Parv up into P3 now on the back of Jeppy. Potentially some contact there.
There's Lewis, Rob and Parv, the biggest gainers in these first 3 laps with 4 positions gained. There's a first penalty for Carl West for track limits. Dhabi with the most positions dropped at 8. And Jerox is over the back of Direct, he's not got DRS.
Jeppy faking a move down the inside of Twerzo into the chicane.
Dhabi.
Calvas picks up a penalty.
It's absolute carnage at the back here.
Oh, Jeppy goes through on Twirzel round the outside. Through the fast left-hander, but Twirzel is still there.
Back. Can you make it stick? Can you make anything stick? No, we can't. Jeppy's just got his run.
Jeppy keeps the lead after making a move.
Oh, there's a bit of wheel banging. Oh, there's a spin. Gerrard or half spin for Gerrard.
Everything heating up in the battle for P8 here.
And Twirzo attempts behind. Now there's absolute carnage in the midfield, really.
The front five still gaining on Derek here, as Lewis Robb seemingly just dropping out of DRS to Scarenzi.
Oh! Who's that making a dive? Oh!
Parv down the inside of Twirzel. Twirzel managing to keep position, but Scarenzi going for the move on Parv now. Can he get in front? Parv with a basically depleted battery for Parv.
Oh, was this
very low.
Jeppy?
Jeppy's round. And that'll be one that the FIA will want to be looking at.
Lewis Robb up into the podium positions.
Brooklas, one of the biggest gainers, Arise 1K now down into P12.
Parv into the lead.
Parv into the lead of the Grand Prix here in Abu Dhabi.
There's Arise dropped down to P12. He's lost lost an end plate there? He's lost the left end plate, Arise has.
It's not the best beginning for the F2 Championship winner. Especially after that qualifying he had, yeah.
He's got through.
Twirzel through, Arise 1K, bringing it into the pits.
Oh, it's Parv down the inside.
Parv through, Twirzel seemingly making a mistake. Lewis Robb trying to go around the outside of Twirzel here, and does momentarily get up into P2. Dropping back straight after Scarenzi. He's not going to completely give up here though.
Wow, what a battle we're seeing for the lead here. Is Lewis Robb's going to try to send it through the middle of them? Lewis Robb
potentially into the lead of this Grand Prix. He was for a second.
No.
Lewis Robb hits Twirzel, but it doesn't look like anything's happened to anyone other than Parv there. Unfortunate for him. After a very good start to the race.
Scarenzi gaining on Twirzel again. Quite a tight battle.
Derek closing himself up to the top three. Jerox with 3 seconds now.
Calwest? No. I thought he was going to make a move. Go in there. There's Jerox.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunate for her. Was in the point positions on her debut here in Formula 1 as Jerox nearly round. Brooklas manages to gain the position back as Alfred Vesta up there as well.
Oh, there's Scarenzi and Twirzel.
Oh yeah. Kind of just get a bit blindsided by the front. DRS and ERS activated for Scarenzi. Jerox another 3-second time penalty. 1 on 6 seconds now. Scarenzi mainly hoping to establish a gap here to Twirzel. Lewis Robb seemingly falling a little bit further back as well.
Jerox and Brooklas are having it out again. Oh, was Jerox?
Jerox into the wall.
Did he just try to team?
Safety car given.
Did he just
Safety car given. Safety car is out.
I'm pretty sure he might have tried to take out Brookmaster.
I think that might have been what's happened. Alfred West and Brooklas both perfect timing as they pull into the pit. I'd imagine Jerox will as well. With how his front wing is looking, nearly even misses the box. This could work perfectly for a Rise 1K though,
Yeah,
who will get himself back up into the scrap. Well then, the order for now: Scarenti leads from Twerzel, Lewis, Rob, Darek, Jeppy, Callum Hannon, Cal West, Parv, Dowie, Alfred, Brooklas, Jerox and Arise. Arise actually gaining a position there, with Jerox taking a little bit longer in the pits to sort out his wing.
Yeah. This is played into the hands of maybe Callum Hannon here, who's on the hards. Up in P6, starting on the hards.
Very much 5 positions gained for the Alpine driver. Quite a strong race from both of them so far. Jeppy was fighting for the race lead quite early into the Grand Prix.
Let's see if anyone boxes. I don't think we will.
The front runners, however, though, have not had a chance to come into the pits yet, so they might bring it in now. Scarenzi does come in, Twerzel follows him in, so does Rob. Darek staying out and pushing himself into the lead of this Grand Prix, as well as Cal West. Cal West, who will gain up into P2 as well. Can Alfred or Brooklas gain, or even a Rise 1K, could they gain any positions during these pit stops? Alfred bringing it in again on the second time round, which will put Brooklas back up into the points paying positions here.
Scarenzi net P1 there. Whenever Callum and Derek just had to pit. Obviously if nothing happens to him, of course. So we're just waiting for everyone to form back up.
There's not really much to commentate on during a safety car, is there?
No, not really. This one, what's it, the one?
Is Parv's positions gained glitched for you? Because it's got like the arrow to say that he stayed in the same place, but then it's got the red one next to it.
No, it's fine for me.
Yeah, it must just be me then. I have been sat on the position change for quite a while, but even when I reset it doesn't.
Frosty said singing the song.
Frosty, you name a song, and if I believe it would be pleasing for you lot to hear, I'll sing as a song. Ban, timeout. What option do I pick? Alfred then, I believe, going to attempt to go 21 laps on this medium tyre, which could be very interesting. Callum Hannon obviously happened to box again. Oh, well, having to box again onto the mediums. The rest of the cars, I believe, will be going to the end. Darek obviously having to pit onto the hards. And not putting under the safety car could have played quite badly for Darek and Callum Hannon here.
It could have, yeah, as everyone's grouped up. Sorry, I was just a bit zoned out there. The safety car will be
Safety
in the
car in this lap. Well then, I'm quite intrigued to see this safety car restart. Then when will Derek go? Will he leave it till the last second?
We shall see. We shall see. It's safety cars just pulling round. Well, when I say just pulling round. We're just waiting for him to go as he rounds the final corner, and he's gone. Foot to the floor. And it's not really the greatest restart for him. But he keeps position, of course.
Parv gaining on Cal West side by side still. Callum Hannon with a 3-second time penalty.
Jarrock's standing. Always. Callum's going for the lead. He's got it, I think. He has. Made it work. Scarenti's going to go around the outside. Again, as Derek touches the back of Callum Hannon.
Lewis Robb trying to get through onto us as well.
This absolute carnage.
10-second time penalty for Jerox, who I believe.
I don't know what he's doing. So we're just going to watch this.
I think he's just trying to wipe out Brute Glass again.
Scarenti down to B6. Half around the outside. Oh, is it? Oh, obviously some more there for half. It's brought around the outside. Just got a bit wide. But
I think it was more Alfred down the inside, to be honest.
oh. It's Dhabi on Alfred. I'm trying to keep the position there. It's almost touching there.
Jamie Frosty's wanting the total pens if you haven't shown them yet.
Oh, my apologies. There you go. So it's Callum Hannon in the lead with 3 seconds. It's Cal West with 6, and then Jarrott's with 29 seconds somehow.
I think he just keeps cutting corners.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm just
unsure as to what Jerox is doing, but there's been a lot of positions dropped and gained. Yeah. Lewis Robb fighting with Jeppy here. I've got a feeling that might have been a purposeful DNF for himself.
Safety car. Yeah. I don't know. That was odd.
You won't see something like that in F2. I don't think we have actually. All season I don't think we've seen anything in F2, but this safety car could actually help out Callum Hannon and Derek who does pit. Callum Hannon stays out, although he is on the hards. Brute Glass now up into P8 in this Grand Prix. Brilliant F1 debut from her so far. 4 gained positions.
Yes, Alfred into the pits again.
With Cal West, the driver in front of her, with, I believe... Oh, Cal West spun! Oh. He's reset the track as well.
It's 10-second penalty.
Carnage right now, 10-second for Parv. Absolute carnage going on. Brute Glass, I believe, in a net P5 right now. With Callum Hannon's penalties and obviously him needing to pit.
Was pretty roger. I don't know what happened when he slowed down though on this straight bit here.
Frosty, I am completely with you, season bomb.
I agree. I'm assuming Nitro has seen it, but
Yeah, he probably has.
I tried to get as much of it as I could without missing out on overtakes.
Yeah, no, I can't lie. I was just watching the overtakes. I just saw him gaining like 10 seconds, and I was just like, ah.
Because we're just waiting for safety car to go in, to be fair. Let it trust her. I'm... what?
I don't think it is Brooke. Wait, I mean, the way the Commente has been said kind of makes us feel like it might actually be Brooke Loss.
It might be. I've asked Nitro. I'm assuming it's not Nitro. Oh no, it is actually...
It is actually who?
Big Brute Bus.
Oh.
Sorry,
P6 and the constructors is interesting now, as Alpine having quite a good race here so far, although Callum Hannon still needing to pit plus that 3-second penalty, which
yeah,
at the moment sees Lewis Robb in P2.
I'll just like to say that's an apology to us.
Is Brute lost the one on the Pantheon Racing League car?
Yep.
Oh.
I think the group chat.
Hi Brute loss.
Oh. This is... God, it feels like this race has been on forever. It's only lap 13, the safety car.
I know. Well, we've had 2 safety cars.
I know, it feels like it's been going on forever at the moment.
I feel like the quali went over quite fast.
Yep.
My main question right now is, when is Callum Hannon going to pit? Because we know that he has to. We know he has to go on to the mediums.
Yeah, I will be back in just 1 second, mate. You can do the safety car restart.
Very well then. Callum Hannon creeping, just letting Bert Mylander get himself back into the pits. I'm guessing Cryptic has left it on Callum Hannon. He has, I can see the stream now. As Callum Hannon decides to go quite early there. Twerzo losing quite a lot of time. Lewis Robb as well, as Jeppy trying to go down the inside, but backs off a little bit. Cal West, one of the gainers off the start. On a Rise 1 curves, Brooke Loss manages to keep her position as well. Scarenzi, I believe, also keeping his position.
As I return.
As Cryptic returns.
Always Alfred's. Always Cal West spawn. Well, slightly spawn and got down to P12. And the Rise 1K battling against Alfred at the moment. So we're going to watch this. Is Alfred? I thought you could try the lunge on directly.
Scarenzi losing out to Parv. Here. Is this battle for the lead? I mean, I'm saying this battle for the lead. It's always going to be tight straight off a safety car restart. Dowie round the outside of Brooke Loss. There, but Brooke Loss is not going to back out. Side by side racing.
There's Lewis Robb. Down the inside for P2. He's not going to mistake, I don't think. No, he rightfully backs out.
But Jeppy was trying to get his nose in there as well. I think it might have been Jeppy's end plate, or it could have been Lewis Robb's end plate. I'm not quite sure. With DRS enabled again.
Is Alfred's going to go for the move on Dhabi? No, he's dropped back here.
Parv with a very late lunge on Jeppy there, down the inside and collision. Jeppy drops down to P11, P12 even as a Rise 1K gets past as well. Scarenzi trying to get Parv back, but Parv up now into P4.
Wow. That was quite
Callum Hannon needing to prepare his defence as Lewis Robb is on the attack. Round the outside on the straight, makes it stick. Very good driving from the Haas man there. Callum, his tyres might be falling off here as Parv up onto the podium paying position as well. Brookloss trying to keep it side by side with Darek. Ooh. Brookloss backing out. Darek a little bit of wheel spin, but nothing too major. Alfred, one of the biggest gainers off the safety car restart as of now. Twerzel though into the lead and 1.7 seconds clear of Lewis Robb.
Got a very good gap already.
With the fastest lap on his hard tyres.
So Parv with 10 seconds, Callum with 3, and then Carl West with 6. Doing it penalty so far. There's Parv down the inside of Lewis Robb. Can he make it stick? He's got the DRS on the exit. Oh, just after the exit too. Yeah, he's got his run. You know, I can try and power away as the gap's gone up to 1 second. For Parv.
This battling between Parv. This battling between Parv and Lewis Robb could help Twerzel just drive away into the night.
No, he's not got enough exit.
Grenzy's staying there though on Callum Hannon. Brilliant move from himself with DRS down the next straight.
Dhabi, is he going to make it work? It's all around the outside from Alfred and Callum. Beautiful move.
Now this is where Alfred Vesta seems to be coming alive in the Grand Prix. However, he's got a 3-second penalty from P13 to P5, but the 3 seconds could cost him a lot.
Brookloss is going to be over the... There's Callum Pitts and Brookloss up into P8.
Callum Hannon then going to be coming out on a fresh set of mediums, but it looks like he is going to be very far back now.
Carl West.
The battle for P8 could become very interesting soon. Jeppy looking at the back of Brookloss down the inside. The Haas driver keeping it there though.
Oh!
Into
the wall.
Contact. Brookloss into the wall. Rise 1K into the points. Very unfortunate for the F2 driver who won't be driving in season 2 of PRL.
It's Carl West and Jeppy going at it now for P8 and P9.
This race seemed to heat up quite a lot. Carl West round the outside. Can he keep it though? He does. Very late on the brakes there from Carl West. Jeppy. Contact. Carl West takes out a Rise 1K. Brookloss.
Back into the points.
Some could say it would fall straight into a hand perfectly. Alfred up into P4 and looking all over the back of Lewis Robb in the Haas for the podium position here, as it looks like Twerzel is just going to drift off and take the race win here in Abu Dhabi.
Watching this battle for P7 and P6.
That's what I was just looking at as well. Darek against Dowie, who is going to come out on top. Darek with a brilliant exit there, all over the back of Dowie. Surely Darek gets the move off here with some deploy. Lewis Robb and Alfred collided. Yet another safety car.
Let's bring Callum back into it now. Callum Hannon back into it.
Very much so, and Twerzel's lead is going to dwindle, and could we see drivers such as Parv, Scarenzi and Darek take advantage of the safety car here? Who is going to pit? Who has the confidence in their pace? I believe Twerzel may end up pitting here with his 10 lap old hards. I think Arise 1K probably will end up pitting. He has been on these hards for 13 laps.
Parv into the box. So friendly. I think everyone else is in the box except Twerzel there. Lewis Rob with 3 seconds.
Lewis Rob.
And Jeffy. With Arise into the box, of course.
Everyone into the pits apart from Twerzel and probably Callum Hannon here, who could pick up quite a few positions. Seem to be trying to gain on his delta though at the minute.
Does Callum come into the box again?
Callum does pit. Cal West and Parv onto the soft tyres here. Twerzel with quite a bit of confidence.
Oh, okay.
Twerzel with quite a bit of confidence on his hard tyres then.
I think that might have been the wrong decision for Twerzel.
A 25-1, the time that Cal West and Parv will be aiming for to get the fastest lap in this Grand Prix from Twerzel, who actually set that on the hard tyres. But we're looking at what could be a very interesting race finish here. Twerzel just waiting for the rest of the pack to catch up.
So we're just to wait everyone to catch up and obviously go again.
Yeah. We're looking at potentially 8 laps of magic to end this F1 season in PRL. The Drivers' and Constructors' Championships already strapped up and locked away by Hamza and McLaren. But there is still quite a lot on the line here, as Jeppy has quite a lot to say about Parv in the chat.
Everyone is pretty much falling back up, so just waiting for safety to go in, as I'm just going to turn myself up, as Arise has said I'm a bit quiet apparently, so let's... I don't know, I'll turn myself up anyway. Yeah, I've turned myself up a little bit, sorry about that, we're back on the...
Safety car won't be in this lap. Oh,
It is.
safety car in this lap.
Talk about commentator's curse.
Literally. And Buemo to United apparently, by the way.
Yeah.
Silly move for him in my opinion.
He's a good player. But...
He is a very good player, but I think he could thrive more in a Brentford team than he would in United. Plus they've got Ahmad, so I don't really know how they're going to play him.
As we're just waiting for Twerzel on the 12 lap old hards. It could be a bad call come the end of the race for him. He was running away with it a little bit really, as he's gone. Very early in my opinion.
it was even earlier. Might add for the last one that you weren't there for.
And kept the
Very
lead though
early
through turn
from
one.
Callum Hannon then. Scarenzi seemingly all over the back of him in his fresh mediums.
There's Parv as well. There's, I don't know
We
who to
could
go on
see
board
this.
with.
Ooh.
Yeah, Frosty's probably true then. I've just seen it as well. Derek could be about to take the lead. He has. He's just in front.
Darek into the lead
There's
of the
Screnzi
Yas
now.
Marina Grand Prix.
There's Twerzo looking like the pit stop. Not pitting might affect him. They're like, oh!
Contact.
There's Lewis Robb.
Scarenzi lucky that he
Almost
goes into
Carl West nearly spins.
ghosted mode.
And brought that up into the points again, I think. Or was.
She does look all over the back of Parv as well,
Callum
but
Hannon.
Parv seemingly pulling away just that little
Around
bit
the outside
extra.
of a rise.
Cal West. Oh,
What was a bit of debris there? Possibly? There's Jeppy and Lewis Robbo going at it. 4, P5 and 6. And the gap.
Darek seeming to pulling
Twerzo,
away here.
Yeah, definitely. DRS obviously enabled now. As we go for, hopefully, the last few laps of absolute madness.
Yeah. DRS might be enabled, but it doesn't look like it's going to help Twerzo in any way, as he's not within DRS range
He
of
might get
Darek
24.
and Scarenzi.
Might get
Looking
done by
round the
Screnzi
outside, but trying to just keep it very clean there, Scarenzi. Very smart to
He's literally
back
pushing him
out.
on there a little bit as I just got him on board with him. There's
Lewis
Twerzo
Robb looking for a move as well.
P4. There's
Twerzo dropping like a fly here
wow,
in the
free wide.
latter
Oh my.
stages. Jeppy nearly round, but Lewis Robb into the podium places.
Brocklas drops out the points, unfortunately.
We're looking further back. Callum Hannon into a very good position in this Grand Prix, but as we know, he does have 3 seconds worth of penalties, so if Brooklas and Arise can keep themselves
It's Dhabi.
quite close, this could
Makes it
still be quite
past
interesting.
Twerzo, as he forces, just about keeps it on the white lines. He's right.
Arise with a 3-second penalty, which pretty much rules out Arise 1K's chance of points here. In Abu Dhabi.
On Dhabi is Twerzo dropping like a fly here.
Oh, nearly contact between Alfred and Cal West. I mean, Alfred and yeah, no, I was right. Alfred and Cal
Almost
West.
wheel banging a bit. Always.
Oh,
bit of
oh, both of them gone. Cal West and Alfred both gone as well. Callum Hannon spins as well as Parv. And just as we thought it was over for Bruglass and Arise 1K, they're up into P7 and P8 respectively now.
As Twerzo is dropping to P5 and Dhabi's going around the outside of him. With DRS, he's easily got it done before the corner. As Twerzo is dropping like an absolute fly here. I'm afraid to say.
As me dad would say, he's dropping like a bag of hammers.
As Renzi's gaining on Derek.
I believe as it stands, Brooklas are looking at a net P6 with Jeppy's 3-second penalty. However, I could be wrong. It's looking very close as to whether Brooklas is P7 or P6 here. As we've seen quite a lot of carnage. Twerzo 3-second penalty.
For him. Since the safety car.
If he just pulled into the pits, he might not have had any new tyres, he might not have even had an option.
Yeah. Sad for him really, as Arise is going to be all over the back of Brooklas. There's Cal West and Parva going at it through the final corner. Cal West up into the points, but obviously would drop because of its pens.
Parv going round the outside of Cal West into turn 1, can't get the move done.
He's still going to try that around the outside.
Parv into P10 now. Cal West, he's opened the door though for Cal West, who doesn't take the opportunity, but will take the opportunity into the hairpin.
Brooklas is overtook by Rise with DRS.
It shouldn't change too much for Brookloss though, as she does still have quite a good run with Arise and Twirzel's 3-second penalties.
Screndy's gaining his got DRS and he's around the outside before the corner.
Lewis Rob up into P3 as well.
Oh no, he's not, around the outside from Jeppy. Great.
Very strong racing from the Alpine and Haas drivers.
Lewis Rob practically pushing them along there. Through. Come on, it says Parv, Car West is almost into the wall. I'm not sure what's going on there. As gaps have started to fall away, really. There's not much going on. Well, Dhabi, I mean, once we get DRS, there'll be a lot going on. Dhabi sizing up a possible move, but obviously keeps it clean and stays behind. He's got DRS though, so will Lewis Rob. Jeppy could get overtook by 2 cars here.
Brookloss has dropped back from Arise 1K by quite a bit, but still within that 3-second margin.
Dhabi is going to go for the move up into possible podium place as he just backs out of it. So Lewis Rob keeps his position so far on the track.
The fight between Darek and Scarenzi is heating up, as Darek
is indeed. This path
was, I believe, eyeing up a move on the outside.
Dowie with a pen.
Dowie 3 seconds.
Lewis
that means
Rob.
everyone from 3rd to 7th now with a 3-second penalty. If Brookloss could step on the gas here, she could be finding herself up into a very strong position.
Dowie's dropped back into P5. Twerzo 17 lap old hards. Struggling a bit really. Palmer and Cal West are still going at it for the last points position.
Cal West with another penalty. 9 seconds now for the Mercedes driver. But Pav nearly pushed off the track by Cal West there. As they're still going at it, yellow flags. Callum Hannon.
Jeppy back up into P3 as it's all kicking off in this podium battle really.
Getting very interesting as a Rise 1K onto the back of the pack as well.
He's licking his lips watching this, I reckon.
100%.
Darek, we've missed this. Darek into the lead.
Darek into the lead as well. Huge fights for P3 here. And I believe a Rise 1K will be looking at this and thinking about how we can gain Alfred. But it won't help him at this stage. 30 seconds back from Pav.
Not going to get the move done.
Lewis Rob blasting straight past Jeppy, and Twerzel up into P4 as well. Twerzel is not completely done from this race. A podium is still on the line for the Kick Sauber. Oh, nudging.
West still going at it. It's a rise up into P6. Oh no, he's not.
Very, very, very big fight here coming in the final few laps.
It's quite hard to keep up.
Alfred Vesta gaining quite a bit though on the drivers in front. I know it won't make too much of a difference. He is 29 seconds back, unfortunately.
Twerzo still trying the possible pens. I'm trying the pens.
Pav with 3 seconds as well.
Everyone
3 drivers on the grid without penalties right now, and it's Darek, Scarenzi and Brookloss.
This is a bit
huge battles. Nearly a spin from Lewis Rob there, courtesy of Jeppy.
Everyone is on.
Very strong DRS chain. Arise 1K down the inside of Dowie, down the inside of his teammate Twerzel as well. Arise 1K trying to push his way up the standings.
Around the outside, what a move!
And does get himself up into P5 there. Very strong drive from our F2 champion as Alfred Vesta retires in the pits.
Lewis Rob through again on Jeppy.
Arise 1K has a podium on his mind right now. Twerzel with 6 seconds now. Based on the season in F2, people do know all about Arise 1K. They know about the pace that he has got, and he is certainly displaying it in F1 in this race.
Definitely.
Brilliant drive from both of the drivers, to be honest. Bruglas in
Callum Hannon
P8
and
as
Cal
well.
West battling for the final point positions. Always Callum Hannon and spins, and that sets up Parv to get back into the points possibly. There's not much action happening until we get to DRS really. Is Jeppy going to go for the move before DRS? And
Arise 1K looking to be a huge gainer here. Trying to get past Lewis Robb. Yellow flags though. Turn to green. And could it be a position gain for a green car?
Passed by
I know,
again on the
I know we're
lap.
not paying too much attention to the lead here, but the battle for P3 is immense right now. Scarenzi gaining quite the gap on Darek here.
Spun.
Parv spins.
That's his points. Dream over, really. Is Lewis Robb back through?
And Lewis Robb still swapping positions. Arise 1K just trying to keep himself close.
It's Callum Hannon and Cal West going at it for the.
Just make sure you're on the race winner for when the line crosses.
Oh well. As the gap started to fade a little bit, really.
The top two managing to pull away very well here.
We could have an insane last DRS straight battle.
a brilliant last lap fight here between Lewis Robb, Jeppy, Arise 1K, Twerzo and Dowie.
Just
from P3 to P7.
Yeah. All Twerzo, to be fair. Both Salmers.
Jeppy seeming to... Lewis seeming to have lost the back end a little bit there as well. Jeppy through, Twerzo through, Arise through, Dowie through. Everyone just constant overtaking. Twerzo trying to force his way through and trying to get back into that points position.
Of course, Derek's DRS on Scarenzi for the lead. He's locked up.
Scarenzi locks up. Who is going to win this Grand Prix? Anything could happen here.
It's not the greatest exit from Scarenzi. Sorry, Derek though.
Arise 1K
around the outside.
Pushed off the track by Lewis Robb.
It's around the outside for Derek because he snatched the win on the last DRS straight. He might have snatched it here. Because Derek just navigating for the last couple of corners.
Lewis Robb hits off Twerzo.
Oh no.
Parv retires in the pits.
It's Derek then. Ran the final couple of corners. It's still not done. It could still change with this last corner, but I don't think it will. Could just get some good exit. It's Derek now to cross the line to win Abu Dhabi F1 in season 1 of PRL. The final race of the season.
And after a very good long scrap for P3, Jeppy in the Alpine is the driver who will stand on the podium today.
Bruglas up into P7 with points. Penalties. There's Derek with
definitely some points as well.
Yeah, there's Derek with the most positions gained out of the whole race with 9. And Carl West with the biggest loser with 7 positions lost. So,
very strong race we've just witnessed today.
It's...
You cannot deny it. It was action packed from start to end, including qualifying, where we had about 6 of the 13 different drivers sat on the top spot, and Derek undoubtedly getting driver of the day. Brilliant drive from himself. We saw his pace in qualifying, but we didn't quite see a race winner, but that's what we got to see in the race today, was a race winning mentality from the pole.
So, I'll obviously watch the podium and then give you a rundown of the end race results. Once it decides to load, of course. There goes the podium.
Cruise.
Just watching the podium now, and I'll give you the rundown, of course.
No one actually picking up the fastest lap point, as a 23.8 from Alfred Vesta was enough to do it. Almost 2 seconds quicker than everyone else. The session is going to end very soon though, we're on 4 seconds. I don't know if you managed to get
Oh
race
no,
director there.
it's just not. No, it's just put me back on the loading screen. Wow. Okay.
Anyways, we know what the incidents were.
Yeah,
I do have quite a fond memory of the race.
that was annoying. I didn't get a chance to get it there.
Yeah. Anyways, to everyone watching, thank you very much for being here. I've been Atlas, and this other one's been Cryptic or something, I don't know. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a very entertaining qualifying and race in the last race weekend of the F1 season.
Yep.
Congrats to Derek, who won today, and to everyone else. I hope you had a brilliant race. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nothing really to add on what Atlas just said there. It's been a great commentating with Atlas.
Thank you very much, Mara.
And yeah, we'll see you. Well, I won't see you, but everyone else will see
For the
the
next season,
season 2 of PRL.
I will be there.
I unfortunately won't, but it's been a pleasure commentating on a few races in F1 for everyone. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and goodbye.